Today we have
Oh,
Faiz with us. Hi Faiz.
hello everyone. Hi, my name is FAIZNAJIB. You can call me Faiz. I am a singer-songwriter and also a Mouseketeer from Disney's Club Mickey Mouse. I am also a content creator. I have my own YouTube channel and I've worked with several brands before.
Yeah, I know, like you're so young when you first got into being one of the Mouseketeer, right? You are the youngest guest that I've ever had in my, Adele Chow podcast. My first question would be, how did you find yourself in this entertainment industry at such a young age?
I think everything started when I was 15 actually, when I joined Club Mickey Mouse. It was a bit of a culture shock. I have to go there and learn it all by myself, and especially at this young age, balancing my studies. Yes, it's nice. I can perform, I can sing and everything, but when I first started, it was very hard. I don't know how to dance since I'm from Johor, so I need to travel to Kuala Lumpur often, and I have this 1 week off where I cannot miss it. It's a percubaan SPM. So like in the morning, I will go to school, I would leave early, I finish my exam earlier, and then I will go straight to the airport, go to KL, started dancing my dance rehearsal, and then fly back to Johor, and then the next day, the same day for
Yeah. Like, thanks for sharing. I think regardless of what age you're at, hard work is something that you cannot overlook. And I think definitely in life, we have people that we look up to. Like for me, I really like Tony Robbins, who are, your biggest inspiration. And how has this person impacted you to become who you are today?
Shawn Mendes and Yuna. Like these two singer-songwriter that I really, really look up to. I love them so much, and they have really, really helped me a lot. How I write my songs, how I sing and everything. So it does really, really help me a lot.
Like I said just now earlier, like you're really young when you started your career. So how do you actually navigate your career while you're still at school?
It's so crazy because I'm a guy that I really need to work. As in, if I am so free, I cannot do that. Even for my friends, they would ask, and if are you free to play games with us and stuff like that? Because I can literally spend like 1 or 2 months not talking to them because I was so busy with my work.
It's a choice you make, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's a choice that I make. So whether I like it or not, I have people who are waiting for me to like produce a content, to produce that, produce this. And sometimes it kills me inside because sometimes how social media can really, bring people down sometimes. I think especially our peers, like my generation, likes, views, all of that is important. I don't want to be a hypocrite because I used to be like that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If I am happy making that content, whether people like it or not, it doesn't matter. If there are people who like it, they will come to me and they will appreciate that content.
To put it simply, it's not easy. Like whatever you put up, you have to first juggle the process of, still creating what you want to create. But at the same time, you cannot control if people actually respond to your content or even like your content, or even worse, condemn your content, right? So how do you deal with people that, for me, I do think that I am so much older and sometimes I get affected too. I remember when I'm at your age, I probably will be affected a bit more. Yeah, so how do you deal with people who condemn what you do?
At this age, we are very vulnerable. I always think like, I need people to like me. Why does this person hate me? And it hurts me, It does affect me in some ways. But after I have been doing this for a very long time, you became thick-skinned. 他们可以讲什么东西? Like I don't give a shit. They can just say that and whatsoever. And you know yourself, Nobody knows you except you. I know that I did a great job today. So it's okay. The same as you, like the way you have to make this podcast. Like nobody knows what you have to do. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to prepare stuff like that. Yeah, and what they can say is this, they just look at your podcast and they can just say whatever they want.
We talk a lot about process. So how often do you set like goals? So how do your goals push you forward? Do you actually believe in like setting goals every step of the way?
Definitely. For me, I would manifest. Back then, I would always say that, you know what, I really wanted to travel. I had never went to like out from Malaysia, but I know, I'm gonna manifest this. I managed to go to Japan, the Philippines, Singapore, and stuff like that. And goals is very important. You need to set that goal so that you are focused towards that direction, and you need to always keep yourself grounded. Like I think recently I did with this Vietnamese artist. He's a singer-songwriter. He's amazing. So I represented Malaysia for that music video, and I'm until now I felt I felt really proud because it's a big thing. I want to work with people from all over the world. And I feel that even though there are some people, they can say that, oh, they're jealous or whatever. No, everything is planned. You just need to trust the process. Even if that thing it's bad, oh my gosh, I'm so struggling or whatever. It's okay. It's all a part of the process. Our opportunities are very wide.
And I think that you word it really well in the sense of like manifestation. And how can you know what to manifest if you don't even know what you want, right?
Yes.
Some of your content on your platform, like I also realized that you are a very strong advocate on mental health. So is there anything that you want to share, about the personal experience that has made you so brave and bold to talk about it?
I think when it comes to mental health, I really, really take it seriously. Everybody is staying at home and we can't even talk to people physically, like that emotional connection. We don't have that. My friends, my peers, my fans, I would check up on them and we would have like Google Meets and talk. Are you okay? And some of them would cry. Some of them would say that, like I'm handling like depression and anxiety. I cannot say much because I am not a professional, but what I can do is to help spread awareness. Mental health is very important because you can literally see people like they're so chaotic, they're so chaotic, they're so angry and stuff like that. They cannot handle their emotions. It's because of their background. I think as human beings, we need to be much more understanding. Okay, maybe this person is going through a very hard time. We have to be there for our friends, our family. Honestly, like Adele, like just talking to you like this makes me feel good.
Yeah, like it's a human interaction that we long for. Just because people don't talk about it or just because things are being normalized doesn't mean that it's not true. Yeah.
Definitely. Yes.
And I think like there's just so much wisdom talking to you. Like although you are like, wow, like more than 10 years younger than me, but maybe what are some of the best piece of advice that you have ever gotten?
I met this one singer-songwriter who I really look up to. His name is No Saleh. He plays like rock music and stuff like that. It's very tough. It's very manly and stuff like that. And like I'm here, very small like that. So like he's been in the industry for a very, very long time. I think can consider him as a legend in the Malay music industry. What he told me is that, you don't have to care. Stop caring about the little things, because me, I care a lot. Sometimes even the small things I would really care a lot, so I would overthink and stuff like that. It will really kill me inside just by thinking about it. So like what he told me is that you still have a long way to go. Keep hustling, just keep doing what you're doing and focusing on your goals, and just don't care about the things that shouldn't bother you. You should care about the people who loves you. All of these people who don't care about you, obviously they don't care about you and whatsoever. So whatever, this is me. You need to look at it in a wider picture.
Like at the end of the day, people that will matter. And I think it's so important to limit who you listen to.
Yeah, I think like, especially during this quarantine, I have been really reflecting on myself. I've been reflecting on my circle of friends, my circle of my environment, and I eliminate people sometimes because if I feel that it's really toxic to my life, no, I don't want that, because I want to be in a place where it's positive and I can talk to people, I can work professionally. I think age really doesn't matter, honestly.
Yeah,
really.
Correct.
I think nowadays, like, I can see people like, oh, this person is younger than you, oh, this person is older than you. Then
maturity doesn't come with age.
Yes, really.
Like Faiz, you really display a lot of wisdom. So I think maybe one last advice for anyone that's watching this, that if they are young, they want to be like you, or they are simply looking for inspiration to be better at what they do, what would you tell them?
You need to be transparent. You need to know your self-worth. And the most important thing is be yourself. And it's okay to make mistakes along the way because we're human. And we will also end up being the villain in someone else's story. You should take care of yourself. Really, really be patient with yourself. These past few days and weeks, I have been really, really trying to be patient. And that really, really helps me. I became much more happier with whatever that I am doing. I think if you stay at a place where you're comfortable, it's not going to be nice. You need to try new things. You need to try new things. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Sometimes maybe you will feel humiliated, but there is something good that you'll gain from that. You try something and you will never know. Sometimes the grass is greener on the other side. Sometimes not, but it's okay. If it doesn't work out, then we will try another thing. Like
sometimes success obviously is not overnight. So you have to put in the work and leave the rest to whatever, right? Thank you so much, Faiz. I really, really enjoy talking to you. And for those of you who are watching, if you have not, give him a follow, go and check him out. And if you like this podcast, share it out. And we'll see you in the next one.
See you.
Bye, Faiz. See you.
Bye.